Hello Charmaine and welcome to this video, which I'm doing because I feel guilty that I haven't been able to reply to you sooner to your message you sent me on Facebook. So it's a kind of a personal way to say hello and explain what I've been doing, and I'm sure you're going to be thinking right away as you're looking at this, what the hell is going on? How many monitors and televisions does he need? This is only the half of it. So I'll talk you through all of this. But first of all, let me reply in person-ish to your message which you sent me. So it sounds like you've been busy as well, and I'm just looking because I should have pre-planned. I'm not sensible. But you're talking about my dad. Yes, he's taken a little bit of advantage. He's been ill, and he's over the worst of it, really. And like take today for example, we went out for a few hours, went around to Barking for some reason, and came back with a mobile phone case, but he was happy, and he did all of this and had a good time, and he will do lots of things, cook, you know, the usual, and then all of a sudden he will call me because I've got you can't hear, next to the chocolate scented bunny rabbit is a phone. And it's like an intercom, so there's one downstairs, and he'll phone me up on it, and he'll say, "Oh, Rob, can you come and make me a cup of coffee?" And I'll have to go down and do him a coffee. Or it might be, "Can I turn the light on? Can I do this for him, get that for him?" Or he'll just wander up here, just like comes in and just sort of goes, "Now, don't have a go at me, but I've been on the computer, and I've clicked this, and I don't know what's happened." And he's like, we used to be, "Oh, I know what I'm doing with computers." "Oh yes, don't worry." Now it's like the smallest little thing, like, you know, when you minimize a page, he thinks, "Oh my god, it's gone." Doesn't know how to get it back. But it's like he's needy. And then the other day, oh my god, he comes into my room and he's like just pouring his heart out, not in an emotional way, like, you know, tears and stuff, just anger and about my mum and what she's up to and where she's going and who she's with and all of the rest of it. And I'm just like, oh shit, what do I do? What do I say? So it's all been heavy. I miss the days when I didn't see my parents very much, and my mum would go her way, my dad would go his way, and I'd bump into them kind of on maybe a Wednesday and a Thursday and maybe a Monday, and the rest of the time I wouldn't see them. And now they're around me 24/7, and now I understand why people want to leave home. Because look, my hair's disappeared. Yeah, rather frizzy haircut. So anyway, that's what's been happening with that. I think home makeover is always a good thing, and it means you're spiritually cleaning out the old energy. I totally agree with you. And I want to show you what's happening, but I'm rambling, so we might not have time. Huge changes happening. Thanks for the compliments. It's really nice. You made me smile. I'm making the effort to be positive. You are so positive. You're like a battery of positive energy, but your battery only has positive ends. It has no negative, because most people, they go through life and it's like good, bad, oh, and then they come and moan and they talk to you and you're like, and lots of people, let's face it, I'm sure you know them as well. They're out there. They're the people that make a tiny thing seem like it's the end of the world. And you know realistically that it's not the end of the world. And, you know, they're moaners basically. But you help them and you advise them. And then some take that advice and good, and some don't. And then that's what annoys me. Then they come back again and it's like they do the same mistake again. And you say, "I did say." They say, "I know, but..." And anyway. But you're not like that. You're just like, okay, it's a bit like, I do this and it's all good and it works. Or I did this and it didn't work. Oh well. Next. You don't dwell. You don't worry. You're hungry for more adventure and, you know, ambition. And you'll try your hand at all sorts of things. And it's a bit like you'll put your best into it and it will come good. But if it doesn't come good, it's not the end of the world. It was only this thing and there's bigger, better things to do. And I'm trying to be like that. I'm trying to be like with what I'm doing in my room and everything, and then I'm going to get a bike, and anyway, changes in life. But you are, I'm sorry, I'm trying to, what are you talking about here? You're a bit abstract, but you guess my gist, right? I'm glad that some of it has rubbed off on you and made you feel a bit of sunshine. It has. You're just in the middle of my website. We're printing business cards very soon. A bit of random info for you. I really want to design a nightclub. I don't know any Middle Eastern nightclub developers. I actually did met twice, a sheikh who came into my offices, and he was buying a lot of property and stuff around sort of Sloane Square, and then Chelsea, and then somewhere in Mayfair, like just huge sums of money. But my boss pissed him off and he took his business elsewhere. So he might have known someone, but he's gone. Oh well. So there's been some changes because I rambled so much that we ran out of time, because this particular webcam doesn't tell me how many minutes I've been recording for. So you can tell that there's a big difference. It's much brighter and the time's later. Which goes to show that how long these little videos that you watch take to do. Behind the scenes, you got to find the photos, you got to edit the photos, you got to find the music, you got to make the music fit the photos and the videos and the trim points and everything else, and then you do it all and you think, and then you find a bit where you can cut out 3.5 minutes of rubbish, and then you realise you've cocked it up and you've got to start again. But hey ho. So basically, I didn't want to just end it like that and just cut it. I wanted to say that thank you very much if you have been for watching. This is why I've been busy, why I haven't been able to really be in touch with you sooner and get round to typing a message. I haven't really been on the Facebook. I tend to just get emails. Oh, someone sent you a message on Facebook, and then I read it, and then it doesn't really read the email on Facebook. So then you sign into Facebook, you're like, oh my god, there's all these messages, and you realise you've already read them in emails, but just haven't clicked them on the site. Oh, I must log into Facebook mobile. Anyway, how have you been? What have you been doing? And I hope everything's good. I'm not very good at asking questions, as you can tell. I really should think before I start doing these videos. But they are a unique way to reach out and say hello. So, yes, my hair is just so flat and boring. Oh dear. I think it's about time I shut up, but if you have been, thank you for watching. I will get round to doing a better email to you at some stage and filling you in with all the things that I wanted to say in the video, but then I ran out of time rambling on about rubbish, mainly to do with women and stuff, which my life revolves around, as you well know. It's like a soap opera.